Good morning, everybody. Give me a minute. Alright, so there's that. Watch page. Now, chat's disabled and I want to change that. How do I change? Let me see. Oh, let me pull up Discord. Let's see. Let me go back to live control room. Let's see if this gives it to me. Live dashboard. There we go. Cool, so that's all that stuff. What? I kind of want to look at chat. Live chat, there we go. Enable live chat. Let me see. I think I just... think I did. All right. Let's see. All right. I believe. Sweet. Got it. All right. So. Welcome everybody. Let me know if you guys who you are on Discord, and I'll see if I can add you as a mod, because I have no idea who you guys are on YouTube. And I think it keeps doing that. Okay, hold on. Let's see, let's go up. And then oh. Alright, Lolly, you're here. So that's cool. Alright, so we'll need is I don't know why it keeps doing that. It keeps doing that because I'm moving it a little bit. I want to. Okay. We're gonna do this. All right. So, just so you guys know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna put this Oops. Oops. Right there. I'm gonna bring this back up. Perfect. And I have floor. Let's get you added as a mod. All right. And then what I'm gonna do is chat. I'm gonna obviously delay it a little bit so you guys can see it in real time, but I'm gonna delay it on my end. So hopefully there are no spoilers. So cool. And you guys can hit me up on mods, can hit me up on Discord if anything crazy happens. All right, and then so just give me a heads up if any of these guys I'm missing. All right, let me do all this, and then we'll start going on to the altered present. Oh. Oh, there I am. You guys can see me. Okay, slow mode is on. That's probably a good idea. All right, let's do this. On your mark, get set, go. All right, folks, what you need is idiot. We are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to case number 17, Rebel Without a Pulse. And holy moly, he's got a huge hole. Ace, we managed to get back, there we go, to 2029, but everything's different. New York is now New Cairo and is under the oppressive rule of Ptolemy dynasty, who changed the timeline to get into power. Yeah, the regime's guards arrested us and took Nabet. We have no idea where she is or even if she's okay. We're worried that she might be offered as a slave during tonight's 5th of July celebrations to commemorate Ptolemy rule. And as for us, we managed to escape the Ptolemy guards and now are fugitives running from the law. Luckily, we made contact with an underground rebel faction fighting the regime and gained the trust of their leader, Isabel Huxley. Isabel let us hide in their secret headquarters here and has given us free access to all their equipment. In this altered present, time doesn't exist, which means our Chief Scott wasn't working there. Instead, he joined forces with this resistance group until he got murdered. Ooh, that's right. The Chief suspected something was amiss with the time-space continuum, but we're not exactly sure what he discovered. Ace, finding my mentor dead was one of the saddest moments. Ace, I need your help. It's my son. He's been murdered. Oh, brother. Now her son's murdered? So the mentor, then the brother? That's not good. It just can't be. Isabel, please try to calm down and tell us what happened. My son's been found dead, murdered at the black market. Gotta find the monster who murdered Storm. Isabel, we're sorry for your loss, but if you want to find Storm's killer, there's no one better than Ace in our team. You're right, Amy. You've already proven yourselves as expert detectives. I'll be here if you need me. Right, Ace. Zara, go to the black market and find out what happened to Storm Huxley. But put on your disguises first in case you bump into any Ptolemy guards. Ugh, Amy, couldn't you have found anything cooler than this wig for me? How do I look, Ace? Perfectly unrecognizable, Zara. Now get yourself to the market. Oh. Yeah. He got a hole in his shirt. Or a hole in his whole body. the hamburger? There it is up here. And then the t-shirt is where? There it is. Nice, got a star. Sweet. Ace, there's a huge hole in that man. His face matches the description Isabel gave us of her son, Storm Huxley. Storm's not bleeding from his wound at all. What kind of weapon could have caused this? We also found the victim's dog tag. It must have been pulled off in a scuffle with the killer. We should get a sample of that orange liquid. And this is Storm's wallet. There's his initials. Better look inside for clues, Ace. Yeah, I mean this is a whole new level of death. Let's just examine the victim's wallet. Holy moly. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, where is this? Ooh, there we go. Oh man, family. That sucks. Hey, so the victim had a photo of himself with a woman and a child in his wallet. The names are written Storm, Sadie, and Aldo. They must be his family. You're right, we better find Sadie and pass on the bad news. I don't like her hair, man, at all. Like, ugh. Just does not look good at all. Weird names, too. Oh, but I need stars. Alright, I'll be back here, guys. I'm gonna grab some stars. I'm gonna put you guys idiot. Or what? Alright, I've got to fix this a little bit. Boom. And then this needs to get fixed slightly. Just don't. There it is. I think that looks a little bit better. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's just start grabbing stars. It's not that I don't like brunettes. I think she looks better with silver hair. Game controller. Man, this is so colorful. It's like throwing me off in terms of trying to find everything. Like with everything else, at least I could kind of understand where everything was. But these are like all new items. Like this mask is super creepy. Okay, there it is. Yeah, for at least the time being, I'm going to start adding just a whole bunch of mods onto YouTube. That way, if anyone sees stuff, they can help out. And let's hope that everything goes smoothly with this. It is nice to be back on YouTube and just be seeing a lot more people. Oh good, Ramon's here. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. Way ahead of me, Bonnie. Hey Sabers, welcome everybody. I love it when I grab stars and everybody's talking, so I will do my best to respond. Robocat. Usually sneakers like hanging up, so don't know where they could be now. Panties. Origami. Unicorn. Like the hookah, I don't even... Dragon, Pharaoh, like a loss. See, it's all like neon stuff. I'm just not used to it. And the shoes are hanging. Okay, they're right there. Hello, Josephine. It's nice to see people chatting. Let's see. Concurrent viewers, we're at 90 right now. Okay. There we go. Cool. Oops. Kind of want to, let's see, a little bit more. Kind of want to be able to just check on the viewerships. Okay, they're cool. Well, happy 4th. Again, get some sleep, man. I know it's probably really late for you and you stayed up. So, thanks for making sure everything was working well. Hazard sign. It's just such a trip. There it is. Favorite case from this season, man. They've done so many things. Nabet being around was pretty cool. I mean, I wonder what they're gonna do with her now in this altered present, but I really liked Nabet and the introduction of her, so I'd probably say her for now. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did the July 5th just because it was so close to July 4th. Yep, I actually have today off, so I get to, after this, actually go to sleep. I mean, the boys will wake me up bright and early, but at least I don't have to wake up at 4:45 in the morning. I can wake up at like, the boys will probably wake me up at like 5:30, so I get like an extra hour of sleep. Now the cool thing about this, and I know you guys are seeing ads occasionally, but the ads will help me for sure, just in terms of revenue and stuff. So hey, ACPI, is that you? Let me know if that is you. Yeah, Bonnie, but remember, this is just a season. I mean, if they hit a chord on this and this ends up being something that catches on and people end up liking, they could easily make another season of this and of at least time traveling, because they basically already entered it into the I know I'm looking for something, to the lore basically. So now that they've entered it into the lore of Criminal Case and time travel is possible, they can do whatever they want, really. So they've got, a few more. I think we're halfway through. So, oh yeah, there's 31 cases in this one. So we got like 15 more episodes. So they could easily go more or less, or like they can do a whole bunch of things. I don't know anything though, honestly. It'd be cool to know stuff. Hamburger. there's Ashley. Hey, how come Ashley isn't the... I can't make her a mod. Oh, there it is. I just move it up slightly. Okay. So, and if other people in chat would like to be mods that I just don't know right off the bat, let me know. But some of these people are, the people that I put mods are people that I've talked with extensively. So, and I recognize. And Joe, I can make you a mod too. Because we'll need everybody's help to ensure that there's no spoilers. And again, if any spoilers, just ban that account. Just ban them immediately. It's gonna happen. But hopefully with the slight delay, you guys catch it before it shows up on stream. Oh, I might have like 20 mods. I might have 20 mods. You're just gonna see tons and tons of mods in chat. Because realistically, for me, I would honestly make everybody mods. Because if you've been here around for a while and you stick with me, and I'm totally cool with giving you some sort of a shout out. So you're catching up, Joe, though. You should be caught up to me in a week or two, I think. Oh, shit. Kicked over. So, again, if you guys are on Discord, just let me know what your Discord name is. I think at this point we probably have 10 mods. So, I'm willing to increase that. Yeah, this first case will probably just be adding people that are mods on Discord, or have been mods with me in the past on Discord, and then maybe the next case will start adding some more people too. Because realistically, the only thing that I'm really requiring is just to watch people. Sweet, we got 91 people in here, cool. Let's check, nothing. think this goes? Right there we go. So what are you guys thinking of the altered present so far? That was case number 1, or case number, 16 or whatever in an altered present. I definitely knew it was Rebel Without a Cause for sure. The better question is just do people know who the main actor is in that? I would hope so. I would hope he was big enough and people knew James Dean. Like that name just puts a thought in their head. We're not doing Discord chat because I really would like to open up conversations with more people. Discord, some people don't have Discord, but people on YouTube are able to chat. We moved away from YouTube chat just due to the spoilers nature of it, and everyone seemed to be spoiling. But I think that we're at the point where we can kind of come back to YouTube chat. So we'll give this another shot. I think with all of our mods and how active they are, I think we'll be good. I think when I switched over back in the day, probably almost a year ago, I didn't have the mod and we didn't have the community that has built up over the last 9 months on Discord. So now that we have that huge base, I can end up having 5+ mods on any given case, and they can help me kind of moderate the chat. So I think that's probably another big reason why I'm able to get back onto YouTube. And hopefully it even brings in more people. I think I was getting, I don't remember how much Kian got, but last episode, but we were getting 200 to 300 people, and so maybe we can even increase that number with more people chatting and stuff. That would be a lot of fun. It's okay. Again, I'm collecting stars. I don't expect a whole bunch when I'm collecting stars. Once we get to chapter 3, so in about an hour, I expect it to go up a little bit. Stream peaked at 350 people last time. Yeah. We've been getting a good solid 300 people in here, which is phenomenal. I mean, to me, that's just awesome. Oh yeah, vacation. So went to California, see family. Awesome, amazing trip. The boys handled the 6-hour car ride very, very well. Probably the best trip there and back combined. It was pretty great. I enjoyed it. Oh, I'm totally screwing this up. I know I am. This goes here. Oh, this goes here. There we go. Reina. I'm assuming Reina's a mod. If Reina's not a mod, let me know what her YouTube name is and I'll mod her. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's add moderator. There we go. Yep. Done. Oh, this is creepy. Ooh, so they still have French fries in the future. That's always good. Cat. There's the cat. Scepter. Electric fan. How come I can't find it? Help me out, guys. Where's the electric fan? There it is. Haven't I had enough stars? Yeah, almost. Usually that way we can go through the whole case. If you're new, we usually get all the stars. So I only need 4 more stars. Probably take another 5 minutes, and then we'll finish off chapter 1. Oh, okay, shoot. Okay, earrings, skull. Onk. I know what an onk is. Here. Where's the skull? Where's the skull? There it is. Okay, so sun. Walkie-talkie. Power strip. Barrel of French fries. Mummy hand. Scroll. Is the wig? Okay. Oh, that's right, because that's not actually... Duh, the Mona Lisa doesn't have that hair. No, Kean went to sleep. Oh, we almost got 70,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Oh, okay, there's potted plant. Circuit board, security cameras gotta be up there. Still can't find that snake. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, starting to find some things. I think most of the chat's mods because everybody's here. Usually we don't have this many people. Pallet jack. Oh, that's what that's called. Okay. Usually we don't have this many people that have time off, but it is summertime, so you have more people that are off. You know, work, off school, stuff like that. Once we get back into like school type stuff, you're gonna see, you know, less mods in chat, most likely. But maybe we'll get even more mods. We'll see. Winter in Australia. Yeah, your winters are probably like mine in Arizona, where even our winters, it's basically just like 60-degree weather and 70-degree weather. I can't remember seeing the gas mask. Yep. Firework rocket. I know what it looks like. There it is. It's over here. Let's try to scroll down here. Alright, almost done. Oh, no Onk? Okay, wow. I am seeing things. I thought I clicked on the assault rifle. I double clicked. I hate when I do that. If someone asked me to do a stream about charity, I think I'd do it, but I don't have that many people that donate to me. I think I have like 2 people that have donated to me this year. Plus, I don't know what I would even do. Here we go. 2 more times, and then we will go finish off chapter 1. I clicked on statue. What's up, Nitty? I double clicked again. Doing that a lot today. Not fun. And that time I clicked on it and nothing happened. I'm not as sharp. Let me get back into this a little bit. There we go. Much better. Much better. Okay, let's do this. Oh, Wizards Unite, yeah. I started playing that, but nothing around me. I live in the boonies, so... I live in the boonies, so I don't really get the opportunity to play Wizards Unite as much as I want to. So I uninstalled the game because I just don't have time to go out and play that stuff. Alright, on your mark, get set. Alright folks, Pachini's 88, we are back. Let's examine this dog tag. We grabbed a whole bunch of stars so we can cruise through chapter 1. We got a dog tag. Whoa! Look at that. That's... did that. We got a sample of the orange liquid left by the killer on the victim's dog tag, Ace. Now, let's hope Theo will be able to use the tools the resistance have to analyze the substance. I'm pretty sure Theo will be able to. Alright, what's up, Sadie? Hey dudes, what you in the market for today? I got some sweet vintage iPeach watches come in. iPeach? Well, don't you mean... anyways, we're actually here with some bad news. Storm Huxley was found murdered earlier today. Wait, Storm's dead? But wait a minute, who the heck are you anyways? How'd you find out, how'd you know about my boyfriend? We're, friends with his mother. Oh, that darn resistance. I told Storm being a rebel would get him killed. I never want anything to do with them, and I want nothing to do with you either, so why don't you go hassle Storm's resistance friends and let me grieve in peace. Ace, we're not going to get much from Sadie in her current state. How about we go take a look through Storm's belongings at the resistance headquarters? Yeah, it was I Pear, but apparently something changed in the time continuum where now it's I Peach. The year is 2029, but it's just an altered version of that. Ooh, I see this. Book with a note. Alright, so I got that. So sneakers, fries, book with a note, pyramid, flashlight. Gotcha. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Wow, Ace, have you seen the works of the art resistance reporting? They've even got the Mona Lisa. But you're right, gawking won't help us catch or kill it. Let's see what clues you found. What's on that book? Oh, it's a note addressed to the victim. Let's recover the rest of the message. This looks like a hologram device. We better unlock it. Well, iPair was supposed to be a knockoff on, obviously, iPhones. And then, like, the Apple. And then apparently that's not a thing, and so it's iPeach, so... The note in the book says Storm. History lesson at 6. Don't be late. So someone's giving history lessons to our victim. Could this be related to the altered timeline? The resistance have extensive identity records. Ace. Let's see if they can help us match the handwriting of someone. Interesting. Yeah, I graduated college. This is going to be Hall. Hope that's alright. This is probably right. Hologram. You got the hologram device unlocked, Ace. Let's play the last sent message. Mom, I'm still mad as heck about our fight last night. We need to talk. Isabel. We got a little bit, tension. Thanks. Happy 4th. Hiss. Favorite character. You know, it's very interesting who it would be. I almost like Frank, now that I've had all these other characters and stuff. I loved his story arc. Ace, the records show that the note to our victim was written by Sirius Atwood. Also says that Atwood's a historian helping out the resistance. Let's go talk to him. No Discord chat because I wanted to get more people in the chat. YouTube has more people. Ace, got any leads on my son's murder? Yeah, you. Well, we found out that you and Storm argued last night. Why didn't you tell us about that? Well, I didn't think it was important. Storm and I had our clashes, but doesn't every family? Granted, a leading group of rebels in a totalitarian regime doesn't leave much time to be an attentive mother. So your argument had nothing to do with your son's death? It was just a silly tip about him not checking in with me enough. Although, if we hadn't fought, Storm wouldn't have run off and might still be alive. Mr. Atwood, we're investigating the murder of Storm Huxley. Ah, yes, a man slain in the prime of his youth, just like Joan of Arc before him. We understand you're a historian helping out the resistance. I am indeed. It is my mission to acquire as many historical objects as I can, such as the ones you see around you. You see, the Ptolemy regime is intent on destroying anything they can find culturally subversive, whether it be books, paintings, or rock and roll records. These pieces are vital in preventing our human spirit and history from dying. Speaking of death, do you know anyone who might have wanted to harm Storm? Well, being in the Resistance comes with its risks, and Storm knew that as much as any of us. But just like every revolutionary, we were all willing to die for our cause. Now, I must take my leave, but I hear that your team is also embellished by a historian. I must make his acquaintance soon. Oh, acing the Resistance leader's dead son is going to be fretted about my grandchildren. I can imagine, Janice. It sounds like these I'm relieved that I don't have family. But we are your family, Zara. Oh, you're right, Janice. And I'm glad I know where you all are. Except for that poor captured in the bed, of course. But enough of my woes, let's talk about your victim. That hole in his chest was quite something, wasn't it? And the wound was perfectly cauterized. There wasn't a drop of blood spilled. It's clear that the killer used a laser gun to cause such an injury. A laser gun, of course. As you already deduced, there was a scuffle before the murder, so I checked for any evidence the killer might have left on the victim. And I found bruised tissue on the victim's neck, along with traces of cooked tomatoes, garlic, and olive oil. These are all the components of tomato sauce used on pizza, which means your killer indulges in this Italian dish when they're not committing murder. Sounds delicious. Well, at least pizza still exists in this timeline, Ace, and I hope the killer likes theirs with a generous topping of justice. I know, now I kind of want pizza. Wow, Ace, I almost didn't recognize you in your disguise. Yeah. Ace looks amazing. Well, I'm stuck with this boring wig. Sorry, you could be wearing a sack and you'd still be the least boring person in the room. That's because you're biased, Theo. And sweet. But we'll talk more about that once we solve Storm Huxley's murder. For now, why don't you tell us about the orange substance we found on this dog tag? Well, the sample took a bit longer to analyze with the limited equipment we have. But I finally figured it out. The orange liquid was a melted vitamin D tablet. Vitamin D is what we usually get from the sun to keep our bones and teeth healthy. Janice confirmed that there were no supplements in your victim's system, so it's your killer who needs a vitamin D boost. Well, they might keep our killer healthy, but it won't help them run from us, Ace. Alright. Yep. Well. You look like a tool. Who are you? Just the people I've been looking for. Alright guys, let's head on to chapter 2. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, let's grab a few stars and we'll head on to chapter 2. Yeah, Bonnie, that's a cute guy, and he isn't dead yet. Almost looks a little bit too much like a pretty boy, though. $31 is a smaller number than 60. I will agree with that. So, I do agree that 31 is less than 60. Yeah, I think it's true. I think they went for quality for sure. And so far, they've done a really good job. So I'm actually okay with these shorter story arcs. So if they keep their seasons like this might actually be better. Chris, if it's 5 in Canada, that must mean you're on the East Coast. So you must be in like Toronto or something. If you're in Vancouver, it ain't 5 o'clock in the morning. Yep, Kian was here at the beginning. He was helping him set up the stream, but then he went to sleep because it was, when I started the stream, I think it was like 3 a.m. for him, and he didn't do what I do. Like, I fall asleep. I think he'd been up like all day, so he does crazy hours. He's young. He's able to do it. I just went to sleep at like 8 o'clock. And so I woke up at 1, so that's 5 hours of sleep. Nebraska. Interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna grab some stars and then I'll see if I can remember what your question is. Oh, paintbrush, not painter's talent. That's why it wouldn't let me click on it. Well, he got up at 3 a.m. I got up at 1 a.m. for you guys. Always do. Always do. So, got 5 hours of sleep. After this, I'll probably go back to sleep for like an hour and a half before my boys wake up. So I'll probably get 6.5, 7 hours of sleep today. Which is pretty good. If I can get 7 hours of sleep, I'm usually pretty good. Six is rough. 6 I can't do consistently. I can do it like every day or so, but not all the time. See you, Lucy. And I'm used to waking up early for work, so I get up at 4:45 for work every day. Well, it takes me an hour to get to work, and so I start work at 6. So I work from 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm a project manager, so I like to get in, make sure everybody's on track, make sure everybody stays on track, and then by the time I leave, my team usually is there for an hour or two extra, but there's not much that happens in that extra hour or two. I rarely get called because usually I've set everything up to where the last 2 hours or whatever they don't really need me, and then they'll usually send something over to me if they need me. I'll work on it first thing in the morning. Oh, true gamer. It's been mentioned earlier in the stream, but I just wanted to open it up to YouTube chat, see how it was. We have a lot more mods now that are available to be on, so it would be easier. When I did not have a big mod base, it's harder for people to moderate chat and delete stuff. See, like, there's a bunch of like mods that are deleting stuff and also like removing users, and I didn't get that like a year ago. I didn't have as big of a community in mods that would help me out, or at least not. I didn't know them at the time. So, great thing about Discord is it's allowed me to, you know, learn a lot more about my different mods and stuff. Boom. Wow, I'm doing so well. Legally Blonde has a musical? I did not know that. That's interesting. I don't remember any songs being part of Legally Blonde, but I could be mistaken. There it is. I have not seen the musical. I don't know anything about it. That is interesting. No diamonds. Oh, there's the rat. Oh, you've never seen the movie? The movie's actually a really good movie. Do I have a favorite meme? Oh, I don't know about favorite meme. I'm more into GIFs than I am memes. I think GIFs when placed appropriately, I find to be hilarious. Oops, what did I do? Press the wrong button. I kind of agree, Joe. I've kind of liked us jumping around and doing different things. That's for a lot, like, different stuff, which I really enjoy. Minecraft, that's hilarious. Diamonds. Nope, nope, nope. That's what I wanted. And there's got to be like one more thing that I'm missing. The blimp, of course. You're right. The cheating boyfriend memes are pretty good. Favorite character from World Edition? I mean, aside from Jack, I mean, it's hard to not say you love Jack, considering that they based him off of me. So I'm very biased in that regard. But if I had to choose someone aside from Jack, I think I would do Lars or Michelle. I was a big fan of Michelle. Huge fan of Michelle. Very, very sad what happened with her. 150 people in chat. Welcome, 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 everybody. It's good to see you all in chat. Oh, I'm missing a couple things for sure. Let's see, forward and then show the rat. Yeah, I think if this works, this could totally be a normal thing. If we're able to get a ton of mods that are able to kind of monitor the chat, catch it on time, and all that stuff, then we can totally do something like this. I think having this chat be open is the ideal. It's something that we've wanted for a while. I mean, the whole reason I stream is to have a constant flow of discussion and talks about a whole bunch of stuff. So if we can make it work, I'm 100% behind the idea. And of course, I'm missing just one thing. Of course, it's the rat. I keep thinking rat annoys me. Life is doing pretty good. A little chaotic, but can't complain. There's the rat. I just need to keep knowing that they're going to put the rat in there. I'm missing like a few things. Yeah, skull. And what else? Stops. Nope. Basketball. Nope. What am I missing? Oh, the drone. Wow. Ooh. Hey, Joe, I'm going to level up soon. Perfect. All right, let's head on to chapter number 2. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. On your mark, get set. Cool. All right, folks, Pacini's Idiot, we are back. Let's head on to chapter number 2, where we got interrupted by Ravi Jabari. Well, just the people I've been looking for. Cripes, Ace, he's wearing a Ptolemy badge. I'll distract him while you make a run for it. Hey, mister, we're just citizens minding our own business. Oh, you think I'm Ptolemy scum, don't you? I'm dressed like this because I work as a porter at the palace, but I'm with you guys. I'm a spy for the resistance. Name's Ravi, and I'm going to help you find Storm's killer. Ah, for a second there I thought we were done for. Alright, Ravi, Ace and I will come talk to you shortly. Oh, so Ravi might be a friend of ours. Interesting. So Ravi, you're a spy for the Resistance? Yeah, I've got to keep so much secret, including enjoying matcha lattes and pizza, both of which are banned by the regime. Luckily, I've got a face that people trust. Well, I'd agree with that. Well, you said you could help us find Storm Huxley's killer. Yeah, Stormy told me he was going to be at Anubis Square last night. It's where tonight's 5th of July celebrations are taking place. All the regime's bigwigs were there, so Storm was scouting it out for ways to disrupt their night. In a non-violent way, of course. Storm must have been in the square just before heading to the black market where he died. You should go check him out. Check it out. Cool. Alright, so that's gotta be a clue. Alright, crowbar, basketball, tree. Okay, got that. Tree, basketball, crowbar, tic-tac-toe, goodie crate. Boom. And that, my friends, is a star. That was fast. 5 seconds. No star? Oh, I forget that on this one, for whatever reason, it's more than 700,000. Ace, the square is currently closed to the public, although there are definitely preparations for a party underway. Check out this bin of patriotic accessories, for example. There might be something hidden in it. Let's rifle through it. You also found a voice recorder. Let's press play. Welcome to the 5th of July. No, that's not right. Hello, you beautiful Ptolemians. Drats, no. Well, Ace, this sounds like someone's practicing a speech. Do you think it's the host of tonight's celebrations? There's a baited name engraved on the machine. Let's recover it. Oh, my favorite pizza? That's a great question. What is everybody's favorite pizza? Mine is usually anything with any types of meat on it. So, sausage, pepperoni. I do like olives and like peppers on it as well. But so this is Ed Onk Edonk Edonkin Doinkin Edonkin Ed Edonkin Edonkin. Well, the person owning the is Edonkin. We know our victim was a new swear before he was killed, so this was this Donkin guy. Let's speak to Mr. Donkin, Ace, but tread carefully since he's probably a Ptolemy loyalist. Oh my gosh, this gives me like Hunger Games themes. Yes, I was gonna say he totally looks like the guy from Hunger Games. I forget what the guy's name is, the actor who plays him. He's great. Come on. You don't need to put this much crap over the item. Ooh, there's your laser gun. There's your murder weapon. Holy cow, Ace, there's this laser gun hidden in the bin of celebration things. Could be our murder weapon? We need to get the gun to Theo. Let's see if there's any evidence on it. Oh, Alfredo sauce and ham and bacon. That sounds delicious. Sounds like a kill me, and I could only have a couple of slices, but delicious. Mr. Duncan, I believe this voice recorder belongs to you. Oh, I've been fretting monstrously about it. May Ra's light shine upon you all for eternity. I suppose you'll be wanting a photo of me being a celebrity and all. Well, it's enough of an honor to meet you, sir. I take it you're hosting tonight's 5th of July celebrations. As the esteemed spokesman for the Ptolemy family, it's my supreme privilege to do so. And I trust you'll be at Anubis Square tonight to bask in the glory of our divine leaders. Absolutely, but one person who won't is our friend Storm Huxley. He died, and we're trying to figure out what happened to him. Storm was at Anubis Square just before he got killed. Might you have seen him? Can't say I recognize the fellow, although if he got himself in some trouble, he probably wasn't an upstanding citizen anyway. You You should stop fraternizing around such unsavory individuals for your own sake. I just thought the Ptolemy, you could almost put them as Beyonce and Jay-Z. Because they're like the power couple. Hey Zara, that laser gun you sent Theo, it's awesome. Its energy cell is missing, but once I fashioned a new one, it worked perfectly. Kai's been shooting at things with it all evening. Well, I know what the three of us will be doing once this all is over. Laser tag. Sure, Zara, sure. Great idea. Anyway, the perforations caused by this gun exactly match the hole in your victim's chest. And it's your murder weapon, Ace. Nice one. That means the killer also went to Anubis, where we found the gun. Theo, was the killer careless enough to leave any evidence on the gun? Well, there were traces of lapis lazuli and ebony on the gun's handle. These materials are used to make senet sets. Senet? Isn't that a game they used to play in ancient Egypt? Exactly. It seems that Senet has become just as popular in this altered present, and your killer is clearly a fan. Well, our killer will soon learn that murder isn't a game like Senet. Well, Ace, now since we're at the resistance dig, let's take another look through our victim's stuff. 200 people, welcome all, welcome all. Well, shout out to my mods for being so quick with the band. Quick with the bands. If you guys want to be a mod, just continue to chat, and we'll probably open up mod applications soon. Alright, so what have we got here? Obviously the locked box. Where's the VR headset? There it is. And we got the pill bottle. We got the torn papers, obviously down here. The bandage is going to be where? Don't know. There it is. Bandage, and then a vase is right here. Boom. Yes. Yes. Star. Nice. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. This box is labeled 5th of July Project. It has our victim's name on it. Let's open it. We should tape up this torn paper too. Yeah, TFC. We'll see. We'll see. Give me a couple cases. Oops. Laboratory forensics. There we go. Oh, this is interesting. Daddy, mommy. This looks a little disturbed. Uh-oh, mommy and daddy are fighting. It looks like our victim's young son drew this picture. Here he is sick in bed. And that's his mom and dad standing near him, and they don't look happy. You think Storm and Sadie were having relationship problems, Ace? What's that Sadie about this drawing? Interesting. Alright, so we got ones and threes. So 1, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then we got 1, 9, 3, 9, 3. Alright, so we got 6, 3, 1, 6, 9. Oh, you're a cosplayer. That's cool. Ace, the victim's name is the box is filled with wires, box of liquids, and microchips. The 5th of July Project definitely feels suspicious. Let's send it to Kai. If I had the body for being a cosplayer, man, that would have been something fun to get into. Or any type of creativity whatsoever. Because let's be real, I mean, with cosplayers, you gotta create stuff and outfits, and that's just, ugh. Hey, so I thought the resistance only used peaceful ways to protest. That's what they told this guy. So why was the victim hoarding materials to make a homemade bomb? Wait, what? He was making a bomb? Yeah, and since his box of supplies was labeled 5th of July project, I'll bet he was planning to set the bomb off at tonight's celebrations. That explains why Storm was at Anubis Square earlier. Hey, so we should ask Isabel if she knew about her son's plans to bomb the square. Where are the other suspects? I mean, these are just the main ones. Hey, sorry for being so mad earlier. I was just shook up by Storm's death. Can I apologize by sharing this pepperoni pizza Isabel sent me? It's her favorite. No thanks, Sadie, but you can help us by explaining your son's drawing. Why did he draw himself sick and you and Storm fighting? Because poor Aldo almost died recently. He caught the measles, and it was all Storm's fault because he refused to get her boy vaccinated. Ah, we got anti-vaxxers. Great. Why wouldn't Storm want your child vaccinated? Because then he'd automatically get put on the register of citizens. Storm didn't want the Ptolemy government keeping track of Aldo. Okay, not necessarily anti-vaxxers, but our son pulled through, but life under the radar is mighty tough. The only medicine he's available is vitamin D, and that don't fix much. So you blame Storm for Aldo almost dying. Did you harm him in revenge? Of course not. For all Storm's faults, he was still the father of my child. Interesting. I mean, I kind of get where she's coming from. Because if he gets put in the system, all of a sudden, you know. But again, if it was life or death, you'd almost have to. Is it feeling uncharacteristically peaky? You see my vitamin D pills? Afraid not, Isabel, but we have seen your son's bomb-making materials. Did you know he wanted to set off his bomb during tonight's 5th of July festivities? I did, and that's the real reason why we argued last night. Look, the resistance has never been about violence, but Storm has started to have different ideas. He claimed that the only way to get ourselves heard was by using violent means, even if it meant sacrificing innocents. He was treating people like pawns in a game of Sinet, but he just didn't care. Isabel, did you sacrifice your son to save innocent people? Harsh words were the extent of my anger towards Storm, I assure you, and now I'll never be able to make it up with him. If you guys want to, you can just ban Boss. He's been timed out multiple times, so just ban him. He can go on Discord if he wants to get his name back. Well, Ace, our victim had some pretty radical ideas. Yes. Ah, hi Penelope. Good to see you. Oh, great. Janice has run away. Probably to go see her family. Alright, guys. See you guys in Chapter 3. It's been Genius 88. Au revoir. Alright, let's grab some stars real quick. Yeah, my guess is she's there. She wants to go see her family. She already talked about it before. Alright, see you, Ashley. And this is why we have so many mods. It's because people have real life, so they're going to be in and out all the time. And TCF, have you been on Discord? Where's the snake? There it is. There we go. Traditional board games. Probably like I've done like Monopoly. I played a lot of board games, not consistently. PS4 I mean, Monopoly is pretty good. I do enjoy Monopoly. I've won Monopoly before. I don't know if we've ever finished, though. Like, usually we end after a certain amount of turns. Like when when all the properties are done and nobody has any money and stuff like that, we just, we see how much you have at the end of the game. Like at the 2 or 3 hour mark, you just gotta stop. Clue's the best movie, for sure. I honestly do not think there's going to be an adaptation that is better than Clue. Because you're never going to get a Tim Curry to be able to be in it. And Tim Curry is phenomenal as the butler. Phenomenal. If you guys have not seen Clue the movie, I encourage you to see it as soon as possible. I don't know what it's on. It's worth looking. Clue streaming. You gotta pay for it or rent it, but I mean, it is. Oh, you can stream it on Hulu. It looks like. Maybe you can't do it anymore, but for sure. For sure. Where's the walkie-talkie? There it is. I honestly don't think I've ever met anyone that has watched Clue, the movie, and didn't like it. Like, everybody I talk to that has seen it thinks it's a great movie. Oh yeah, I've played Uno before. I've played War before with cards. Lots of stuff. Bonnie, you've never heard of Clue, the movie? Oh, seriously, find a way to watch that movie and report back to me what you think of it. I mean, it is great. It actually makes me want to watch it again, and I may. Like, even the missus who's not into, like, those types of movies, like about games and kind of silly stuff, she was into it. She was like, it was a good movie. So if I can get the missus to watch one of, like, my movies that I liked, and she ends up liking it, it's a huge win, because we do not always like the same stuff. So Clue the movie is basically an adaptation of the game. So somebody dies and they have to solve it, but all the characters are there. So you have Professor Plum, you have Miss Scarlet, you have a whole bunch of stuff. It's just oh my goodness, you guys have got to watch it, man. You guys are so young. You guys are so young. It's got Tim Curry in it. I mean, that should be enough. You guys are like, oh, Tim Curry's in it. Sweet, I'm gonna go watch it. That's what the responses should be. Yeah, I know. Oh, all you young kids should totally watch it. I miss Tim Curry. It's been a while since he's really been in something. That's actually a good thing. I don't even know. When was the last thing he was in? I mean, because he was huge for a while. I used to watch all of his stuff. Clue, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Okay, so he hasn't been in a lot. Okay, so he hasn't been in a lot. That's why I haven't seen him. He's in a lot of voice work, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at his. Yeah, he did a lot of voice work. 229 credits. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. The Rocky Horror Picture Show, obviously a good one. Clue is a good one. The Worst Witch, I remember that. That was a kid movie. Wise Guy, for sure. Saw him in that. A Hunt for Red October. It, of course, he was Pennywise. Yeah, that's right, he was in Ferngully, that's right. Home Alone 2, he was a concierge, which is perfect for him. The Three Musketeers, that was a phenomenal movie. He was in the Aladdin TV series, okay. Man, maybe Muppet Treasure Island, yeah. Captain Planet, I remember that. Captain Planet, that thing needs to get revitalized for sure. All of these TV shows, Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? All of these, Jumanji, that's right. TV series. I just remember him so much, just in terms of like his voice. Anyways. Yeah, they did a lot of TV series. Yeah, he was a voice actor a lot. Go Planet, yeah. That's right. I haven't seen the new Aladdin. I'm definitely going to see it because I've heard that I had low expectations, but people have been saying that it doesn't suck. Because Aladdin is like my favorite movie, and definitely my favorite Disney movie. Yes. He was in Wild Thornberrys as well. I mean, a lot of these are old TV shows. Okay, fries, monkey, brush, ID badge, robot, QR code. Ooh, Toy Story 4. I have not seen Toy Story 4. I probably will not see Toy Story 4 for like 6 months until it comes out on a streaming platform. So even though I haven't seen Toy Story 4, I can tell you one thing. You will cry. I don't know how you'll cry, but you will cry. Every Pixar one, man, makes me cry. Gets me all teary-eyed. Always happens. Shoot, I turned 31 at the end of this month. Yikes. 31. 31. I'm old. Nah, Toy Story's still good. They have good stuff. Hey, creeps. $31. That's crazy. I was telling someone the other day, I was like, 31? That means like I'm in my 30s. For sure. Like when you just turn 30, you're like, I'm young. I just turned 30, but now I'm like, dude, I am in my 30s, like for real. I feel old. Favorite movie, song, the show, and the food. That's right. It's 31. I'm trying to think what my favorite movie would be. I mean, there's a lot of movies that I really, really like. A lot. Yeah, 30's not that old. 31? Yikes, might as well be dead. Might as well be ancient. Oh, cool. Thanks, creeps. Yeah, I mean, Pretty Simple's been sponsoring this whole season for me. It's pretty awesome. They've been giving me the cash in order to speed stuff up. It's been quite a cool experience. We are almost done. We can get on to chapter... Are we on chapter 2 or chapter 3? Oh my gosh. We gotta be on chapter 3, right? I think we're on chapter 3. It's true. Most people that are going to be on this channel don't think I'm a jerk. So, kind of a loaded question there. Because honestly, if you didn't like me, you wouldn't be here. I mean, I guess you could really just like Criminal Case and find me extremely annoying. It's entirely possible. Chapter 3 is coming up in like 2 minutes. Let's see, how many more we got here? I didn't even check. I don't think we're going to get enough stars to get this. Mug. Pill bottle, soda can, donut. And I want a donut too. Donut would be great. Yeah. What's that song? Don't worry, be happy. That's kind of my motto in life. Dynamite right there. I haven't seen dynamite in the scene in a while. And padlock, perfect. All these basics, I have no idea what that is. Alright, so let's head on to chapter number 3. Sweet. On your mark, get set. Alright folks, Ptolemy88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to chapter number 3. I see on Facebook, but it's really on the mobile platform too. Yes, blah, 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 blah. Janice has run away. Black mark and then bolted without. It's not safe for Janice to be outside. What if she runs into Ptolemy guard? Ace, I understand how worried we are when I ran off with Alexander, but this is even worse. We're wanted criminals. Don't worry, Penelope. We'll find Janice. Ace, let's run to the black market. Dude, Janice has ran off, like, this is, I think, the 3rd time in, like, 17 cases where she's ran off. Oh, Ace, thank goodness. Wait, why'd you run off? Sorry, but I just couldn't bear another second without knowing what had happened to my grandchildren. I thought maybe I could get information at the black market. But all I discovered is my grandkid's house doesn't even exist in this timeline. I'm so worried. Well, Janice, I know this must be hard, but it's just too dangerous to you go looking for your family. We've already lost an bet, and we can't lose you as well. Now, let me take you back to the headquarters. I'll catch up with you shortly. Ooh, that's a cool picture. That's awesome. I mean, not the fact that they just, killed a guy, but it looks cool. You do not need gold medals to finish. I haven't gotten any gold medals in a long time. Glasses, backpack, urn, obviously, helmets, helmet, urn, stained note, and locked camera. Is that it? Where's the locked camera? There it is. Boom. I didn't get the extra star. Oh well. Hey, so Jen is safe and sound. Let's see what you found. That's the victim's backpack because it's got his initials. This note is addressed to Storm. Hoovering up that green powder will let us know what it says. You also found that digital camera Ace, which cracked the code fast. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool chapter art. We are already in chapter 3. That is correct. There we go. Lay. Is that right? Yeah. Is that right? Oh, yeah. Got the camera from the crime scene unlocked. Ace Penelope will be fastest at sifting through the photos. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a tragic death, but it's awesome artwork. Okay, this is taking a long time. The note to Storm says, "How dare you accuse me?" That's not much to go on. Let's see if microscoping the green stuff that was on the note can help us identify. Yeah, Pacific Bay was a phenomenal season. I really enjoyed Pacific Bay. Pacific Bay was a lot of fun. Oh, this is Indiana Jones. It's the Indiana Jones sculpture right there. Check out this golden sculpture the victim had in his bag, Ace. There's a tag attached with the historian Sirius Atwood's name written on it. This sculpture belonged to Atwood. Why did Storm have it? We need to find out. Yeah, I think Zara looks way better with the gray hair than with the wig. Yeah, honestly, Pacific Bay is probably one of the biggest upgrades in terms of like quality and stuff from Grimsborough, from like season to season. Like they've changed like fun locations and stuff, but just in terms of like story and arc, it really set the precedent for everything that was going to come next. Green particles on the victim's note are matcha powder, and Ravi did mention drinking matcha lattes. Good memory, Ace. Better ask Ravi what the victim was accusing him of in this note. Ooh, Ravi. Interesting. Have you seen Ravi? He asked me to bring some. He asked me to bring him some of my vitamin D lozenges. He's around here somewhere. But speaking of sharing, did you get Storm this sculpture? I most certainly did not. Storm sold this priceless artifact for me. But why would he steal from you? You were on the same side. For his own financial gain, the boy thought money was more important than saving art. Anyway, I recently noticed that certain items were missing from my collection. Then I realized it was Storm's doing. He was selling my precious pieces at the black market. I confronted Storm, but he said we needed money more than petty sculptures, and he was a shameless thief and a Philistine. That's gotta piss someone off for sure. Oh, Sirius look a little bit like me. Hey Ace, I'm about to go place a net with Sadie. Thought it might help take my mind off Storm, you know. Before you do that, we found your note to Storm. What was he accusing you of? Oh, Storm thought I was a traitor to the Resistance. He thought I had been turned and was working for the Ptolemy family for real. I was already in enough danger at the Ptolemy place. I couldn't let Storm turn the Resistance against me, too. And you accusing me doesn't help either, Ace, so please stop. Philistine, I believe, is a biblical term. Ace, your victim had a secret admirer, or should I say stalker. Wait, so you found Storm on the digital camera we sent you, Penelope? Mostly the camera can contain snaps of the victim's behind. What's more, the photographer followed Storm all the way from Anubis Square to the black market where he was murdered. Wait, could you work out who Storm's stalker was? Well, yes, because he'd taken multiple selfies, and it was Eugene Duncan. Wait, so Eugene, the Ptolemy spokesman, had a secret hostage for our victim? But he told us he didn't recognize Storm. Donkin has some explaining to do, Ace, but remember, he's with the enemy, so be careful. Taking pictures of guys' booties. Where in Horse could it have gone? Looking for this camera, Mr. Duncan? We saw it has photos of our friend Storm, but you told us she didn't recognize him. Hey, darlings, I meet so many people. How can we expect to remember them all? Let me take another look. Oh, yes, he was the boy with that delicious tush. Isn't he delightfully attractive? Well, I guess he was good looking, but look, being famous means most people don't want to deny me. So, what if sometimes I enjoy an eyeful and then make my move? It's my only vice, aside from that odd slice of pizza or game of Sinette. Wait a minute, and how does Storm react to your making your move? He refused my advances, can you believe it? No one refuses me. If they do, they soon come to regret it. I could totally see him being the guy. Yes, he did. Does not shock me that the guy went on a power trip. So many people go on a power trip. Oh, here's this. I found underwear. Underwear. Trash bag. That wasn't a clue. Alright. And the battery is probably a clue. Ace, Kai said the laser gun used to kill our victim was missing its energy cell, and this cell looks like the perfect size for a murder weapon. Let's get a sample of those particles left on the cell. And I agree, we better reassemble those pieces of plastic. Come on, Ace, we're so close to catching our laser zapping killer. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We didn't have to dig through dirt or go through a trash bag as the final clue. That almost never happens. There we go. Oh, so these are sunglasses. I get it. These goggles say laser protect on them, as in protecting your eyes from the flare of a laser gun. Yep. These must be the goggles the killer wore. Let's send them to Theo. That's what I thought. Yep, that makes sense. Let's examine this battery. I'm kind of at a loss because people only have like two clues. Gosh, that's so good. It's like oh, hello. There we go. We should get the particles from the laser gun's energy cell directly to Theo, Ace. Theo's been busy this case. Theo, could you work out what those particles left on the murder weapon's energy cell were? It took a bit longer than usual since I don't have my own equipment, but yes. Particles are skin cells, Ace, and they must have come from the killer as they were loading the cell into the laser gun. Anyway, the high quality of the collagen in the cells reveals that your killer is under 30 years of age. Ah, so it's not his mom, and it's not Eugene. Interesting. Hey, Jack, I'm worried about Nabette too, but she's a tough cookie. I know, but I couldn't bear her being turned into a slave again. Anyway, Ace, sorry, I just need to talk to someone about Nabette. Theo's all yours. Yes, I want Jack and Nabette to be a thing. Jabette. We'll ship Jabette. Ah, poor Jack. He and Nabette were super close, but all we can do for now is push on with our investigation. Well, you're right. And speaking of which, I found minuscule strands of blonde hair on the killer's goggles you sent through. These strands clearly got caught in the straps as your blonde-haired killer was taking them off. Ah, interesting. So it's his girlfriend or wife. Right, Ace. We've collected enough evidence to nab the person who murdered Resistance fighter Storm Huxley. Let's go get him. Dang. Nah, I don't place the bets on who it is. I place bets on how long they're going to go in jail. That, to me, is more interesting. That is right. It's Sadie, the girlfriend. Oh, maybe she had... Maybe there's more. There's definitely more to it. Sadie, we know you murdered your boyfriend. Ace, haven't I suffered enough without your baseless accusations? Nothing baseless about them. You attacked Storm with a laser gun at the black market and then discarded your weapon in Anubis Square. Why would you think that had anything to do with me? Because your skin cells and hair were all over the energy cell and protection goggles you used. What confuses us is why you kill your father of your child. Alright, you didn't let your son get vaccinated, but Aldo survived his measles, so no harm done, right? Oh, you have no idea. Measles was the least of it. Uh-oh. I killed Storm because he was willing to risk our son's life for his insane plans. Wait, what do you mean? Nobody notices a 6-year-old, do they? So Aldo was the perfect way for Storm to do things like spy on people and to sneak into places and plant bombs. But you know what the worst part of it was? He was brainwashing our child. Aldo wanted to help Storm, and as a mother I had no choice but to protect my son. And so you killed Storm? First I tried to reason with him when I confronted him tonight. I grabbed him begging him to stop, but he just wouldn't listen, so I did what I had to do to save my son, and I don't regret it one bit. Well, Sadie, what Storm was doing to Aldo was horrific, but we still need to inform Isabel Huxley about what she did to her son. Yikes. Sadie, how could you kill my only child? Because your grandson's life was at stake. Storm wanted to use Aldo in his violent plans. He didn't care if it cost him his life. I agree that Storm had been getting totally out of control, but surely there was a way to stop him that didn't involve murder. Man, the mom seems way too calm right here. I'd be pissed. I'd kill that chick. If anyone hurt my son, they would be dead. Dead. Look, do whatever you want with me, as long as you promise you'll look after Aldo. Great. Thank you. Always crashes on me at the end. Almost got 300 people here. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Let's reset this a little bit. Oh no! I didn't get the final thing. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I can't replay it. Ah, what a crappy way to end that. We don't even know. Oh, what a horrible way for that to happen. Can I not replay this at all? Why can't I replay? Oh, what a bummer. Alright. Yeah. Stupid crashing. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the digital investigation. Over and out. I mean, to be fair, the additional investigation is going to summarize it, so... That sucks, man. That was unfortunate for sure. Eyeballs. Wanted poster. Woman poster. I can grab one more star, and then we are going to head on, trying to figure out what the heck happened before it crashed on my browser. Fishbones, robot, maple leaf, right here. Peace symbol, underwear, and dice. Boom, shakalaka. Alright, let's go to the AI. Pitching is. That's it. Go. Alright, folks, Genius 88, we are back. I apologize that the browser crashed on me. Not anything I could do about that. Ace, now that we saw the murder for the Resistance, it's time to attend the 5th of July ceremony. Nibet's fate might be announced during the celebration of Ptolemy night. I'm ready with my disguise. Oh, Jack. Jack, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. Jack, you look about as dumb as I feel in mine, but at least nobody will recognize us. Anyways, I don't see Nibet anywhere. Well, if they're going to present her as a slave for Ptolemy's, they're probably keeping her hidden for now. Oh, look, Ace, the ceremony's about to start. Eugene Doykin's just about to come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the splendiferous Pharaoh Ramses the 43rd and his most elegant wife, Queen Shabaka, I would like to welcome you to the 5th of July celebrations. This is going to be a night like no other because I am delighted, nay, ecstatic to announce the wonderful return of our beloved Princess Nefertiti. Behold, the prodigal daughter is home at last. Oh, great, she's the prodigal daughter? Citizens of New Cairo, I have traveled far and wide, and couldn't be happier to take my rightful place by my esteemed parents' side. May Ra's light shine upon you all. She's brainwashed. Wait, Ace, was that... Did we just see Nibet on stage? When they said Nibet was the Ptolemy's daughter, but that makes no sense. How could Nibet be a princess? She was Cleopatra's slave. I don't understand any of this, Ace. One thing's for certain. We need to tell Amy. Oh, brother. Time is a lie. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, Bonnie, hopefully you can tell us how much the guy's girlfriend got sentenced for. Ace, are you really telling me that Nibet was introduced during the celebration as the daughter of the current pharaoh? Yeah, the announcer guy called her Princess Nefertiti and said something about her glorious return. It doesn't make sense, though. Nibet lived in ancient Egypt. She was a slave, and her dad was dead. Unless... Could Nibet have lied to us? What? Maybe Isabel can tell us more about Nibet Nefertiti. What? Has Nibet been lying? Oh my gosh. This would be... Oh my gosh, I really liked her too. Wow, that would throw everything into a wrench. Ace, I heard your friend turned out to be working for the enemy. Well, we have no concrete proof yet. It could still be a terrible misunderstanding. It usually isn't in my experience. Anyway, you're in luck. As you know, Robbie works at the palace, and he's been searching for information about Nefertiti ever since he got here. I've asked him to drop off anything useful he found in the black market for you. It'll be hidden in one of the delivery boxes. Ace, I know we're dealing with some staggering discoveries right now, but while I can't help there, I thought I might continue to look into the chief's findings. Well, in that case, you should have a word with our historian. He spent a lot of time with your chief. Alright, Ace, go with Orlando to speak with Mr. Atwood, and then you can head to the market with Jack to collect Robbie's findings on the bed. We need answers. What? Maybe she did, but screw Atwood. I don't care about him at this point. I just care about Nibet. Man, that would be... If she was fooling us the whole time, she did a great job. I really hope that that's not the case, man. really hope that's not the case. I hope that she was just trying to placate them. Man, this has got me kerfuddled right now. I'm like blown away right now. Ace, Robbie's supposed to have hidden whatever evidence he stole from the palace regarding the bet in one of the delivery boxes. This phone must be it. The phone has a fingerprint scanning lock. How are we going to hack into that? Clever idea, Ace. The owner's fingerprints must be on the phone. Let's dust them so Kai can use one to unlock it. I know. They usually, we always get tricked by pretty simple. This could definitely be a very big trick. We'll see. Good fingerprint dusting, Ace. Let's hope Kai can lift one and use it to unlock this mysterious phone. I hope Nabet's lying too, but I don't know. Nefertiti is actually really close to Nabet, so... Kai, find anything on the phone Ravi stole from the Ptolemy Palace? Does it have any insider information on Nabet's situation? Well, I don't know how to tell you this, Jack, but it looks like Nabet really pulled a number on us. Oh, crap. Oh, no. It reminds me of, the leader of... She reminds me of the leader now of, the Ad Astra, or the main chick. So he really could be your father, but Nabet said he was dead. I comfort her about it so many times. Well, that's not even the worst of it. There's also a text message between Nabet and a certain Amon Bast, whom she thanks for sabotaging our time machine and stranding us in the 1960s. Oh no. Wait, so you're telling me Amon Bast is our saboteur and that Nabet was working with him? But she's the one who warned us about him. Clearly that was all a ploy so we wouldn't suspect her of having messed with the time machine. It also helped her gain our trust. Oh no. So she's been lying to us? I'm afraid so, but on the positive side, at least we now know the name of the man who sabotaged our machine. He's clearly in New Cairo right now. Holy moly. You're right, Ace. Ravi's a spy, which means he must have heard of this Amon Bast. Let's go talk to him. Oh my gosh. Oh, this makes me sick to my stomach. Oh, what? Hope you got the phone, Ace. It wasn't easy stealing it from Princess Nefertiti. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get used to Nabet's real name. Sorry, my emotions are running away from me. Do you know anyone called Amon Bast? Oh my goodness, Amon Bast is the head of intelligence for the regime. You don't want to be messing with him. He's mega scary. Head of intelligence, huh? So that's who stranded us in time, Ace, and probably also meddled with the time machine line on the Ptolemy's behalf. Ravi, scary or not, we've got to know more about what Bast did. Well, Bast does happen to be hosting a party tomorrow at his palace. It's super VIP. We could forge an invite for you. That's if we can get our hands on an original invite. Hang on, didn't you meet Eugene Deutkin, the Ptolemy spokesman? He's definitely invited to Bast's party. In that case, we should look for this invitation in Eugene's belongings at the square. Would you mind going with Zara, Ace? I need some time to myself to process everything. And we should get some food too. I should have known. We all should have known. Once Jack got romantically involved with someone, it wasn't going to end up going well. It's never... I still really like her, though. I still really like her as a character. And honestly, all this does to me is make her character arc even better. Oh, but it sucks. It sucks. But I love it. I love it. I did not see that coming. I love it. It's phenomenal. Great job. Pretty simple. Great job. Pretty simple. I mean, as much as I don't like it, I mean, you got to give him a round of applause for that. A round of applause. I mean, that is good pulling the wool over our eyes. Dang. Jabet's not gone yet. Maybe Jack after this will get back with I forget her name. How do I forget her name? Help me out, guys. Who was the first one that they liked? What was her name? It's gonna kill me if I don't know her name. Come on. Asal. There we go. Thank you. Maybe Asal turns up. Oh, if Asal turns up, I like it. I'd be totally okay if Asal came back. Ace, I still can't believe Nabet was lying to us all this time. We took her in, and she must have been hindering our efforts to get home all along. I know. We've got to focus on what to do next. We might not be able to confront Nabet or her being Princess Nefertiti and all, but we can still get info on our co-conspirator. Eugene Duncan is a guest at Amon Bass party tomorrow. Let's see if we can find his stuff in the sequin bag. I mean, we could have totally have just left her in the past, and none of this would have been a problem. That's true. I do have a crush on Asal. I really like Asal. So, if she came back, I would be totally okay with that. Bingo. Ace, you found Eugene's invitation to Amon Bass' party inside his main bag. Maria said she'll work with Ravi to forge an invitation for us, so let's get straight to her. Yeah, I don't even care about this history thing. I just want to know more about Nabet. Oh my goodness. What a good storytelling. What a star performer that Nabet was. Not even I was able to see her true colors. At least I have some good news. Ravi and I managed to forge the perfect invitation to Almond Bass party for you. It's great, Marina, but the invitation says we're from the French embassy. Yeah, I managed to check the RSVP list, and a couple French ambassadors marked themselves as unable to come. Oh, so we're partying in their place. Guess we'll have to brush up on our French, Ace. Yeah, well, for now you better get Eugene's own invitation back to him so as to not raise suspicions. You're right, let's go talk to Duncan, Ace. I'll flatter him up while you slip the invite into his pocket. Dang. I'm still blown away. I mean, clapping because it was freaking believable. I mean, believable, unbelievable. I love it. Mr. Duncan, your 5th of July speech earlier, I have no words. Praise Osiris, I do believe it was one of my finest moments. And our beloved Princess Nefertiti returning, no one saw that coming. I was one of the few who knew about it. I have her father's ear, don't you know? Oh, look, isn't that the princess over there? Where? I don't see her. Now, Ace slipped the invitation into his pants pockets. I'm sorry, it was just a flag. I must have gotten overwhelmed by all the excitement. How about I make you even more excited by gifting you my spare sequin jacket? Cheerio for now. Nice. He didn't notice a thing. Nice work. Now let's head back to the Resistance headquarters. Okay, that is an outfit that I'm putting on right now. Nabet, man. Nabet, you are ruthless, Nabet. I love it. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're putting on that outfit right now. Yes, confirm. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be reeling for this for a while. This is crazy. Ace, I must congratulate you on your officious resolution of Storm's murder. Serious, but you're... Hello, I don't believe we met. Is everything alright? Yes, sorry, you just remind me of someone. Now, where was I? Oh yes, we're trying to discern what Christopher Scott had figured out how history had changed. Did he ever speak to you? This is Orlando's, husband, ex. No way. Oh, what? What? Yeah, it's his dead husband. Oh, what? This is great. Oh, yes, we're trying to discern what Christopher Scott had figured out about how history had changed. Did he ever speak with you about it? Well, ever since Christopher received a letter from 1969, he became obsessed with the idea that there was a ripple in our timeline. Unfortunately, he died before he could explain his theories further. He'd written a bunch of notes about it all, but I haven't been able to find them anywhere. It's incredible. You sound just like... What I mean is, are you sure? They must be hidden somewhere. You're an odd fellow. Anyway, Christopher did say something curious in his last text to me. He wrote, "The offspring of man is my safe space." Offspring of man, isn't that the famous painting by Rene Magritte? By Jove, you're right. I just so happen to have this masterpiece hidden in my resistance digs. In that case, Ace and I better go fetch this painting. Serious. I'll see you around, I'm sure. Dude, this has been a shocking... I mean, this is one of those things where I'm gonna have to ping some people and make sure that they watch this. This is a phenomenal case to be watching. This is crazy. This is nuts. This is crazy, 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 crazy. Wow. I'm sorry, Aries. Sirius is, I'll explain later. We already know, Sirius. We already know, Orlando. You don't have to let us know. We already got it. More importantly, here's the offspring man of painting, and there's a lock on the back. Let's get it open. I've never been more excited about a additional investigation. This has been... It revealed Nabet's whole betrayal. Orlando... His husband's coming back. I mean, this is great. This is great. And we were just saying how much we thought that they were going to that this was you know, that they shortened the season to make it more impactful, and holy crap has it been impactful. There's a folder inside the Magritte painting, Ace. It's titled Historical Musings, and the handwriting's Chief's. I'd recognize it anywhere. Alright, Ace, I'll need to sift through Chief Scott's notes. Come find me in a few hours. Psh, a few hours? I'm skipping this dish so I can see you right away. Alright, so I was just asking your colleague about Christopher's notes. I was hoping to see Orlando, but I was just here, but he said he had to leave quite suddenly. I do hope I haven't offended him somehow. Well, anyway, the chief's findings. He found concrete evidence that the history had been manipulated to allow the Ptolemy family to rise to power. He noticed there were some famous battles where Egypt had inexplicably won at the last minute despite being the underdogs. For instance, in this timeline, not only did Egypt fight the English at Waterloo, but they won, even though they were vastly outnumbered and should have been crushed by the British. This unexpected victory led to the Ptolemy rising to the head of the Egyptian army. A succession of similar wins created the world we're in today, with the Ptolemy dynasty reigning supreme. I always wondered about these inexplicable victories. The Ptolemies tout them as proof of Egypt's military superiority, but now it's clear that this was not the case. Better go share these findings with Isabel. Ace, I know there's a lot to take in. For now, I was hoping, could you come with me and find out what's up with Orlando? Oh, we know what's going on with Orlando. Ace, I do apologize for dropping the ball regarding Chief Scott's notes. It's alright, Orlando, we just want to know why you're okay. You've been acting odd ever since you spoke with Sirius. You see, Sirius was my husband in our timeline, but my love died years ago, so you can imagine my shock when I saw him alive and well just now, and he didn't even recognize me, so I guess we never even met in this altered present. Wait, so he used to be your husband? Yes, and it's been a roller coaster of emotions ever since I saw him. Joy since he's not dead, sadness because he doesn't know me. Orlando, leaving my Alexander was hard enough. I can't imagine what you're going through. You know, why don't the three of us go get a drink and forget about our woes? I'll pay. She did lie to us. She's actually the Pharaoh's daughter and has been working with the saboteur all along. And she traveled all the way back to ancient Egypt pretending to be a slave so we'd take her in. And that's twisted. Even Cleopatra really seemed to believe she was a slave. Did Nabet manage to dupe her too? Well, if it's Cleopatra's descendants who are the ones in power today, for all we know, she was in on the whole thing. I'm still wondering why Nabet did it all. Amon Bass was there to strand us in the past. Was her task simply to keep a close eye on us? That makes sense. There were several instances when we were close to coming back, and then something went wrong. Remember those treatise pages that conveniently went missing? That's right. You even have to wonder whether Kai's illness back in ancient times was entirely accidental. While Nabet kept us stranded in time, Amon Bass was free to change the course of Ptolemy's fortunes throughout history. Nabet was probably making sure we wouldn't travel to the wrong moments in time and realize what was going on. I can't get over the fact that she betrayed me. We should have listened to Amy and never taken her in. Nabet was a master manipulator. We shouldn't blame ourselves for falling for her lies. Well, for now we need to focus on fixing the timeline. Nabet is untouchable in the Ptolemy Palace, but maybe we can learn about how Amon Bass changed history. We've got that forged invitation Bass party, and we'll have to tread carefully. He knows exactly who we are. But it's a lead we can't ignore, Ace. We put on your best disguise. We're going to infiltrate the most high-stakes party of our lives. Oh, snap. Alright, guys. That was nuts. I don't even know what that is. Definitely not. I'm on blast. I'm on blast. What I want to know, though, is... we got 3 more cases. I love how fast this is. The Age of Sail. Medieval Asia. This is crazy. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys next Thursday. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Wow. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Congrats. Pretty simple. That's just bravo, bravo, bravo. That's just great. Anyways, guys, alright, well, I'll see you guys later. I'm still reeling from this, so I'll try and edit up this stream and figure out how it all works. I'm literally blown away right now. Can't even talk. This is crazy. Alright. I'll see you guys next week, same time. Over and out.